Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the topic sex determination. It is a very interesting topic and it is very easy. Only the basic of this already you had learned in secondary classes. So today we are going to learn sex determination. The mechanism of sex determination has always been a puzzle before the genetics. Scientists were not knowing what is the reason that half of the person is male and half of the person is female. What is the basis of such determination that was not knowing by the scientist? The initial clue about the genetic or chromosomal mechanism of sex determination can be traced back to some of the experiments carried out in insects only. First experiment conducted in insects only. The experiment to find out the what is the basis of sex determination started from insects only. In fact, the cytological observations made in a number of insects led to the development of concept of genetic chromosomal basis of sex determination. Henking could trace a specific nuclear structure all through spermatogenesis in a few insects, and it was also observed by him that 50% of the sperm received this structure after spermatogenesis. First experiment conducted in 1891 by the scientist Henking could trace a specific nuclear structure all through spermatogenesis. What is meant by spermatogenesis? Formation of sperm is called spermatogenesis in a few insects, and it was also observed by him that 50% of the sperm received this structure after spermatogenesis, whereas the other 50% sperm did not receive it. Henking gave a name to the structure as the X body, as which one we are not familiar, last times given X name only. So which one not having 50% sperm? Half of them got to 50% sperm and half of them not got to 50% sperm. So Henking gave a name to this structure as X body, but he could not explain its significance. What is the significance of this one? He was not knowing. So further investigations by other scientists led to the conclusion that the X body of Henking was in fact a chromosome, the X body of Henking, in fact a chromosome, and that is why it was given the name X chromosome, and last it was given the name X chromosome. It was also observed that in a large number of insects, the mechanism of sex determination is of X serotype only. X serotype, that is all X bear an additional X chromosome besides the other chromosomes or autosomes. So in human being, 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. Total 46. 23 pairs of chromosomes are present in human being. In that, 22 pairs are not determining the sex. They are doing other functions or other traits are determining. There are not any participation in sex determination. These 22 pairs of chromosomes are called autosomes. These 22 pairs of chromosomes are called autosomes, and remaining one pair that is determining the sex of the organism is called the sex chromosome. So total in human being, while coming to the human being, total 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. In that 22 pairs are not deciding the sex of the organism or not any active participation in the sex of the organism. So they are calling us autosomes. 22 pairs are calling us autosomes, and other one pair that is determining the sex, that is calling us sex chromosome. In female, in human female, the sex chromosome, that is one pair of chromosome. The sex chromosome is XX only. XX means both the chromosome are same. So homogametes only, same chromosome only. And in male, XY chromosome only. One is X, but the other one is Y only. This Y chromosome only determining the male property of the organism is determining by this Y chromosome only. But when it is started to find the sex, in the absence of genetics, scientists cannot explain what is by which reason only some are male and some are female. So the clue they got from genetical or chromosomal mechanism of sex determination only can be traced back to some of the experiments only. First experiment done on insects only. First experiments about the sex determination is carried out on insects. In fact, the cytological observations made in a number of insects led to the development of the concept of genetic chromosomal basis of sex determination. Henking could trace a specific nuclear structure all through spermatogenesis in a few insects. And it was also observed by him that 50% of the sperm received, 50% of the sperm received the structure after spermatogenesis, whereas the other 50% sperm did not receive it. This is important only. So, Henking could trace a specific nuclear structure. Inside the nucleus only the structure was found out. Henking. All through spermatogenesis in a few insects, it was observed by him that 50% of the sperm received this structure, 50% of the sperm received this structure after spermatogenesis, whereas the other 50% sperm did not receive it. Henking gave a name to this structure as X body. That time he had given, as he was not knowing about that one, he was given the name X body. Now this one is knowing as S chromosome. X chromosome. X body of the Henking was in fact a chromosome, and that is why it was given the name X chromosome, and it was also observed that in a large number of insects, the mechanism of sex determination is of the type X0 type is also there. All eggs bear an additional X chromosome. All egg bear an additional X chromosome besides the other chromosome, that is the autosomes. Autosomes having one S chromosome less only. The sex chromosome bearing one S chromosome only. On the other hand, some of the sperms bear the S chromosome, whereas some do not. Some of the sperms bear the S chromosome, whereas some do not. Eggs fertilized by sperm having an X chromosome become female. Eggs fertilized by the sperm having an X chromosome become female, and those fertilized by sperm that do not have an S chromosome become male only. Male only. So understood? So X0 type. X0 means here chromosome is not there. So this one will be male only, and XS will be female. Who will be female? XX will be female only, and X0 will be male only. Some of the sperms bear the S chromosome. Some of the sperms bear the S chromosome, whereas some do not. Eggs fertilized by sperm having an X chromosome become female, and those fertilized by sperms that do not have an S chromosome become male only. Due to the involvement of the S chromosome in the determination of sex, it was designated to be sex chromosome only. This was the first experiment conducted on insects by Henking. First experiment understood. So sex chromosome, and the rest of the chromosome were named as autosomes. That already I told that autosomes are not having any part in the sex determination, but sex chromosome are determining the sex only. Here in human being, total 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. In that 22 are autosomes. It meant that they are not participating in sex determination. Remaining one pair in human male is XY and human female is XX only. XX means same chromosome only, so it is homozygous, and in male X and Y is there, so human male is heterozygous only. Like that, the first experiment, you are familiar with the human beings, so I first told this experiment, that this one we will learn afterwards. So when the sex determination experiments were carried out from the first time onwards, first experiment were done on the insects only by the scientist Henking. In that, some of the sperm bear the S chromosome, some of the sperms bear the S chromosome, and some sperms does not bear the S chromosome. Some do not. Which one is having 0? Do not means it is mentioned as 0 only. And some are bearing the X chromosome, so X is there. Two types of sperms are there. Two types of sperms are there in insects. One is having X chromosome, some are having X chromosome, and some others are not having X chromosome. Which one is not having X chromosome can be mentioned as 0, and which one is having X chromosome can be mentioned as X. Understood or not? In insects, some sperms carrying X chromosome and the remaining half does not carry the X chromosome. Which one does not carry the X chromosome can be mentioned as 0, and which one carry the X chromosomes can be mentioned as the X chromosome. Suppose that these sperms are the X chromosome containing sperms, the X chromosome containing sperms fertilizing the egg, then it will be XX. Then it will be XX. Then it is considering as a female. And the 0 containing or the X chromosome does not containing sperm fertilizing the egg, then it is X0 type only. X0 type is considered as the male only. Like that, different type of sex determination are following by different different organism. So sex determination is divided into these three types only. X0 type, that is in insects it will be grasshopper is the example given. X0 type. What is meant by X0 type? Now understood. X0 type means this 0. This 0 means the sperm does not containing X chromosome fertilize the egg. So here chromosome is not there. This vacancy is showing by 0 here, X0 type. And X0 type is there means that is male organism only, male only. If the sperm containing X chromosome is fertilizing the egg, instead of X0 it will be XX. Then it will be which type? Female it is, XX. And next type is XY type. XY type is the example human only. Male heterogamity it is male only. XY type possessing means it is male only, male organism. Two chromosomes are of difference, so it is called a heterogamity. In human male, what is the genotype? XX is the genotype of the human female, and the human male is XY only. Third type is ZW type. ZW type. In ZW type, female heterogamity. This ZW is the female one only. If it is heterogamous, then it is female. And if it is ZZ, that is homogamous, then it is male only. So X body of the hanging was in fact a chromosome. What hanging thought that X body, that actually found it was a X chromosome. It was given the name X chromosome afterwards. Two types of chromosomes are there, autosomes and sex chromosome. Autosomes and sex chromosome. In autosomes are not participating in sex determination. Autosomes are not participating in sex determination, and sex chromosomes are participating in sex determination. There are, in this lesson, we are going to learn about three types of sex determination. Three types of sex determination. That first one is X0 type. X0 type. Example, grasshopper, insects. Generally, we can say that insects. Here it is given the grasshopper example. Here, X0 type is the male organism and XX is the female organism. X0 type is the male and XX is the female. X0 means here one gene is absent because this X are fertilized by the sperm does not containing X chromosome only. Y chromosomes are not present in grasshopper or insects. Next one is XY type only. XY type. XY is indicating male, human male only. XY is indicating human male and XX is indicating human female only. XY is two genes are different only, so it is heterogametic only. Male heterogamity is here and female is homozygous. Male heterogamous and female is homozygous in human being. And in next type, birds only, reverse it is. Female is heterogamous and male is homologous. So three types are there. Here X0 type, X0 is male and XX is female. And here XY, that is heterogamous is male and homogamous is female. And ZW type, here heterogamous is male or female and homogamous, that is Z is the male only. It is seeing in birds only. Details of this we can learn now. The details of this also given data. So this observation led to the investigation of number of species to understand the mechanism of sex determination in a number of other insects and mammals, including man. XY type of sex determination is seen where both male and female have the same number of chromosomes. XY type of sex determination is seen where both male and female have the same number of chromosomes. In a number of other insects and mammals, including man, XY type of sex determination is seen where both male and female have same number of chromosomes, only same number of. Among the males, an X chromosome is present, but is counterpart, coupled, distinctly smaller and is called a Y chromosome. Now we are going to learn sex determination in human only. Already I told that a human being having 23 pairs of chromosome, out of 22 pairs are autosomes. Remaining one pair is sex chromosome. Now we are going to learn about the sex chromosome of human only. In human male, sex chromosome is X and Y only. X and Y only. X is a straight and long chromosome. Y is short and tip of that is bend also. Bending is also there. I will show the diagram. Its counterpart is distinctly smaller and called the Y chromosome. Females, however, having a pair of S chromosome as the sex chromosome, XX only. Both the male and female bear same number of autosomes. Hence, the males have autosomes plus XY. Male have a 22 pair of autosome plus XY chromosome, and the female having 22 pairs of autosome and XS chromosome. In human beings and in Drosophila, the males have one X and one type of Y chromosome, so it is called heterogamous. In which of the organism male is heterogamous? In humans and Drosophila, male is heterogamous. Why it is called heterogamous? Male having X and Y chromosome, different type of chromosome are there, so it is called X and Y chromosome. Whereas females have a pair of X chromosome besides autosomes. Female have a pair of X chromosomes, so it is called homozygous only, besides autosomes. In the above description, you have studied about the two types of sex determining mechanism. Now we had learned. Which are the two types? X0 type and XY type only. X0 type and XY type. X0 insects only first. X0 type is following by insects. Here it is given grasshopper. All insects are showing X0 type only, exception of one or two. And X0 is the male and XX is the female. In human being, XY is the male and XX is the female. In both of these example, XX is the female only, homozygous female. And X0 type is the male in insects and XY is the human male. But in both the cases, male produces two different type of gametes. In both of these cases, in insects also and in human being also, male can produce two type of gametes. Which are the two type of gametes producing by the male in insects in X0 type? Half of the male will be produced the gamete with X chromosome. Half of the male produce half of the sperm with the X chromosome, and other remaining half with the no chromosome, no X chromosome. That is showing by 0 there, no X chromosome. So in male insects produce male insect. In male insect produce two type of gametes, male gametes. Which are the two type of male gametes? Some gametes with the X chromosome. The remaining gametes with the not having any S chromosome, that is serotype. Like that, a human male also can produce two type of gametes. Half of the gamete is with the X chromosome and half of the gamete is with the Y chromosome. Now you understood the meaning that a human male and insect male can produce two different type of gametes. The meaning of that understood. Either with or without the X chromosome, either with or without S chromosome, and some gametes with S chromosome and some with the Y chromosome. Either with or without S chromosome, or some gametes with the S chromosome and some with the Y chromosome. Such a types of sex determination mechanism is designated to be the example of male heterogamy. Male, in both of these example, in insects also, male is X0 and human male XY only. Two different chromosomes are there. Like that, the gametes are also two type. Male insect producing some gametes with X and some other gametes with not having any chromosome. X also not there, not having chromosome, so serotype. And in human male, some chromosome with the some gametes with the X chromosome and some gametes with the Y chromosome. So these two example, male heterogamity. In some other organism, example birds, a different mechanism of sex determination is observed. Entirely different from this only. Why it is differing? See that it is differing because two here female is heterogamous. In which one? Birds. In birds, female is heterogamous. That is, two type of gametes can be produced by the female bird. Female bird. Birds' different mechanism of sex determination is observed. In this case, the total number of chromosomes is same in both male and female. Both male and female. But two different type of gametes in terms of the sex chromosome are produced by females. That is female heterogamity. Female heterogamity. So, female heterogamity is a characteristic of birds only, and male heterogamity is characteristic of both the insects and the human. The meaning of heterogamity, all of you understood? Two type of gametes can be produced. Heterogamous means homogametic means only one type of gamete can be produced. In order to have a distinction with the mechanism of sex determination described earlier, the two different sex chromosome of a female bird has been designated to be the Z and the W chromosome. Two different sex chromosome of a female bird has been designated to be as Z and W chromosome. So in the organism, the female have one Z and one W chromosome. For female is heterogamity only. So as female is heterogamity, female is having one Z and one W chromosome, whereas male have a pair of Z chromosome besides the autosome. Besides the autosome. Understood? So we are going to learn detail in sex determination in humans. Sex determination already told that it was already been mentioned that the sex determining mechanism in case of human is of XY type. Means human male is heterogamous. Human male is heterogamous. Out of 23 pairs of chromosomes present, 22 pairs are exactly same in both male and female. They are calling us autosomes. Out of 23 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs are exactly same in both males and females. These are the autosomes. A pair of X chromosomes are present in the female, whereas the presence of an XY chromosome are determinant of the male characteristic. During spermatogenesis among males, two types of gametes are produced. During spermatogenesis among males, two types of gametes are produced. 50% of the total sperms produced carry the X chromosome. The remaining 50% carry the Y chromosome. 50% of the total sperm produced carry X chromosome. The remaining 50% carry the Y chromosome besides the autosome. Females, however, produce only one type of ovum because it is homogametic only, X producing gametes only. produce only one type of ovum with an S chromosome, there is an equal probability of fertilization of the ovum with the sperm carrying either X or Y chromosome. In case of ovum fertilizes with a sperm carrying X chromosome, the zygote develops into a female only. All female egg are similar only because female is homogametic in human being. So all the egg carrying X chromosome only. Suppose the egg with X chromosome is fertilized by the sperm with S chromosome, then XS combination will be there, then the offspring will be female only. Offspring will be female. And egg is fertilized by the chromosome carrying, gamete carrying the chromosome Y. Egg is fertilized by the gamete carrying the chromosome Y. The resulting offspring will be of Y type. The resulting offspring will be of the Y, XY type only, that is male only. Understood? So in case the ovum fertilizes with a sperm carrying X chromosome, the zygote develops into a female with XX, and the fertilization of ovum with the Y chromosome carrying the sperm result into a male offspring only with the XY. Thus, it is evident that it is the genetic makeup of the sperm that determines the sex of the child. The sex of the child is determined by the genetic makeup of the sperm only. Means human male is deciding the sex of the offspring, not the female. Why female is not there involved? Because all female carrying same type of egg only, same chromosome containing egg only, that is sex only. It is homogametic. But male having two type of sperms are there. So human male is determining the sex of the offspring. That it is evident that it is the genetic makeup of the sperm that determine the sex of the child. It is also evident that in each pregnancy there is always 50% probability of either a male or a female child only. There is not like that some are having more chance to give birth of a male and some other having more chance to the female. It is not like that, 50% chance for both male and a female only. The probability of either male or a female child. But it is unfortunately that in our society, women are blamed for producing female children. But actually, according to science, there is no sex determination by the female because females are producing all egg with a similar chromosome, that is S chromosome only. So, but in your society, it is blaming for producing female children. Women are blaming and have been ostracized and ill-treated because of this false notion. So, human sex determination only we had learned now. I will show one slide to you. Sex determination in chromosome. I have summarized this one like this to AC for learning. 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. In that 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosomes are present in human. 22 pair autosomes and 1 pair sex chromosome. 50% of the total sperm carry X chromosome. 50% means half of the total sperm carry X chromosome and other 50% carry Y chromosome. Equal probability of fertilization of ovum with the sperm carrying either X or Y chromosome only. Equal probability of fertilization of ovum with the sperm carrying either X or Y chromosomes. In case the ovum fertilizes with a sperm carrying X chromosome, the zygote develops into a female. Zygote develops into a female. And ovum fertilizes with a sperm carrying Y chromosome, it develops into a male only. So sex determination human understood like that. Introduction only today more discussed. Sex determination only, the topic was sex determination. Sex determination first the experiment started in the insects only. The experiment is started by the scientist, name of the scientist is Henging only, and he find out that some body is present in some of the sperm, that body is not present in the other half of the sperm. But he was not knowing that actually it was a chromosome. He given the name X body for that one. Afterwards, it was find out that it was X chromosome only. It means that some Sperm possesses X chromosome and some sperms doesn't produce some sperm do not contain X chromosome, that is mentioned as 0 only. In this lesson, we are discussing about the 3 types of sex determination only: X0 type, XY type and SW type. In that X0 type is showing by insects, mainly grasshopper is given as the example here. All insects are showing X0 type only. X0 means two sperms are two type. Half of the sperm having X chromosome and half of the sperms not having X chromosome, so that is mentioned as serotype. If this X chromosome containing sperm fertilizes the egg, then it will be XX. XX only, that is considered as the female organism, and the remaining, if the sperm does not containing any chromosome, that is serotype, is fertilizing the egg, then it is X0, that is male only. And human male, now we had learned that XY type is male only and XX is the female only. Z type is remaining to learn, but in introduction it is said that in Z type, female is heterozygous, that is female is producing two type of egg. Female is producing two type of egg, Z chromosome containing egg also, W chromosome containing egg also. It is characterized by birds only. So this sex determination introduction we had learned today, and sex determination human being only we discussed it today. Other portion we will be discussing another section. So all of you have to prepare well for the test which is going to be conducted on third lesson number 3, sexual reproduction. Any doubt you are having about the sexual reproduction, my phone number is there in the WhatsApp. Otherwise, you can ask the question in the biology WhatsApp group also.